And if you want to look at if you want to see a real person, and if you want to see other Transformer collections, uh, I would suggest going to Sports Wolf on here on YouTube. He reviews not just Transformers, but other figurines, but mostly other figures from the 80s and stuff. But mostly Transformers from what I can tell, because I just saw him doing a video on Ultra Magnus, the first Ultra Magnus, that was not face painted or anything like that, or whatever you call it. Now, as you can see, of course, as anybody, like I said, knows, this is how you kind of get Optimus Prime transformed. Fairly simple, fairly simple. And, there you go. He's in truck mode. And then, of course, we got to separate these for a second. Put that on there, put these under. Put his thing down here, and of course you have roller in here, you have roller right here. Put his gun in, and there you go, Optimus Prime in truck mode. And I think that's the most famous way people know of the Optimus Prime when it got advertised. So yeah, there's Optimus Prime in truck mode, so that's pretty cool. And again, this was the Transformer that, as kids, you would want. If you were a Transformer fan, this is the one Transformer you wanted the most. You wanted your parents to get you the most because this was the leader. This was the guy. This was the guy that led the Autobots. So, being a fan, you'd want your parents to get you this figure. And again, my parents never were able to get me Optimus Prime. I think my cousin's parents got him Optimus Prime as well as Ultra Magnus. In fact, my cousin, who's 2 years older than me, oh man, you talk about having just about as many more Transformers than probably anybody in the family. He had almost every new Transformer that seemed to come out. He had it. I remember he had Ultra Magnus. I remember he had Galvatron. He had them all, almost. I think he had a Shocticon. I don't know. I think he had a Shocticon or something like that. But yeah, he had a lot of Transformers, and I was a little upset. But as time went on, I was able to get my own Transformers. My parents bought me some. Like, they bought me Snarl. They bought me Grapple. They bought me Broadside. They bought me the Power Master Prime. So I was okay. I was happy. The toy figures that I did probably get the most of was the Ninja Turtles, so that was something. Now, of course, I can't just finish this without doing this. Of course, as you guys know, this opens up. There's Battle Station. Lift this up. There you go. It's a little difficult to get back down. I think this is why sometimes people never really brought it up, because it's hard to get back down. And I apologize for the bird in the background. He likes to make noise. I do not know why. And then, like I said, there you go. Kind of hard now to open them up. There we go. Gotta set that in, make sure everything's okay. As you can see on the inside, I'm just making sure this thing goes in right without causing any damage. And I apologize for the bird in the background. He likes to make noise. I do not know why he likes to make noise. He just does. There we go. That's a little better. You always want to make sure it doesn't get stuck or anything, so. And there you go. Optimus Prime, the original figure, if you will. And then you lift down the thing like that, the roller on the inside, shut it. There you go. Now, next up, I want to get some of the big ones out of the way. Probably one of the most anticipated Transformer figures in recent memory. Now, I apologize if this video, this whole Transformer looking at the collection goes into multiple videos. I don't have the 15-minute, I don't have the unlimited time limit anymore on the YT. So, now right here is, again, like I said, one of the most, one of the most anticipated Transformer figures in recent memory. In fact, people have been wanting to have this Transformer figure since the '86 movie came out. And this is, of course, I'm talking about Unicron. Right there. And I don't even think you could see the guy, he's so massive. But I think you can, so let me move him back a little bit. There you go. Now, I've tried to transform Unicron about once or twice. It's a little too hard to do, folks. So, again, just like my other Transformer figures, I like to keep him the way he is, just the way he is. You know, and again, he's one of the Transformers that I have to keep hidden because I don't want the kids messing with this sucker. And I'll tell you this, when this came out, I think this was a little bit more expensive, maybe, than the 25th anniversary of Prime. I think this was about $49, I think, at Walmart, and I had a discount, so that kind of helped out. And as you can see, his eyes go on, and I think when you clench his fist a little bit, it's supposed to glow as well. I'm not really sure. I think it's supposed to, there we go. Supposed to clench it real hard. It's supposed to, you know, do that. So that's pretty cool. And of course you can see around, you know, I don't know where the other part is. Oh, it's right here. This guy falls apart very easily, folks. Well, certain parts of him anyway. There we go. Well, like I say, certain parts of him fall apart, but I got this again at Walmart, and the reason they brought this sucker out, this was part of the Universe, I think, Universe or something like that, Cybertron collection, or they brought this out because of the anime or the CGI anime that was out on Cartoon Network, and they have two versions of this. They have a Universe version and they have this version. This version, of course, is more closer to what the movie was, and they actually, when they advertised this, they used the movie footage of Unicron, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, one of the most anticipated figures in recent memory. I know there's a couple of versions of Unicron, like in Japan they have one that's a little bit more closer, some people say, to the movie. And then of course you have this one as well. So I'm going to stop right now because I got to charge my battery on my camcorder. That's what I'm using to film some of this. I'm going to put some of these Transformers back while I do that. And okay everybody, I'm back. Hopefully this doesn't go black on me. I had to charge my battery and do a few other things. But now let's take a look at a few other Transformers that I have in my collection. First of all, this is the reissued, not the official, but this is the reissued Devastator. That's right, this is the reissued version. It's not the original, I wish it was, but can't win them all, you know. But this is the reissued Devastator of G1. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, if they were going to release Devastator, couldn't they make him look more like the G1? Well, maybe, but I think because